Hello, Jane Hannah, Race Director for Norwich Triathlon. Thank you so much for signing up as a relay team. We're really looking forward to welcoming you to Whittingham on the day. Trianglia is the club that brings you this wonderful race. We are a charitable incorporated organisation, and everyone involved in the organisation and on the day are volunteers. So please be especially nice and give lots of thank yous, but thank you for choosing the race. So by now you should have 3 members of your team: a swimmer, a cyclist and a runner. First and foremost, let's just give you some instructions on what to do on the day. So if you're driving, as you come down Whittingham Lane, just after the ski club, on your right will be a free car park that will be managed by our marshals and our volunteers. So please follow their directions and park there. If you park in any of the RCP car parks, you will be responsible for paying. Please can you get your car out as close to 1 o'clock as possible after the race, because we need to close down the site and vacate and probably go to the pub. So all 3 of you will arrive on site. We need all 3 of you to come through as a team through registration. It'll be quite clear where you need to go. We will then put your team number on all of your bodies. So just write it in a pen. So swimmers will be on the hand so we can see it. Then you go through registration. Then only the cyclists will go into the transition area. You'll be signposted to where your numbered rack will be. You'll pop your bike on there. By your bike will be a plastic bag, and in there will be your timing chip and 2 race numbers. So you need to get those once you've sort of got yourself ready in transition, and you will go and give the swimmer your timing chip because they'll need it first. Then you will keep 1 race number cyclist, and the runner will need the other one. So for the cyclist, your race number will need to be visible on your back, so you can either pin it to whatever shirt you're wearing on the bike or attach it to a race belt. And then the runner, you will have yours visible on the front, either on the top or on a race belt. So listen out then, the standard race is what you guys are following. We will start that. The first swimmers on the standard race will go into the water at 8 o'clock. Swimmers, you self-select your time on the day. There'll be sort of signs saying, if you think you'll be between this time and that time, start there. And we operate what we call a rolling start. So a few of you will sort of get ushered into the water every few seconds. So it avoids that mass start. Please know the route. Look out for the inflatable buoys which mark the course. We don't provide swimming hats, so please bring a swim hat. And it'd be really good if you tell your cyclists what colour your swim hat is, because when they're looking out for you when you come out of the water, everybody's in a wetsuit and looks very, very similar with their goggles on. So hopefully there'll be some identifying factor. Only the swimmer walks down to the swim start. We will announce on the microphone sort of, from about 7:30 when to start ushering down there. It's about a 5-minute walk. You can wear shoes to go down there, pop them in the big bag, and we will bring that bag back to the end line for you to collect your shoes after the race. So swimmer goes in, swims the 1500 metre course, exits the swim, follows our red carpet back through to transition. Just before transition, all our relay cyclists will be there. So relay cyclists, go mad, go crazy, looking out for your person. Perhaps ask roughly what time they think they'll do it in, and be looking out for them. Swimmer, you will then take your race chip off your left ankle, and you will either give it to your cyclist to put on their left ankle, or you'll put it on for them. Cyclists, when you enter into that zone, you can have your shoes on but not your helmet. You will then, once you've got that race timing chip on, you will go back to your bike, pop on your helmet and exit the bike exit. Please make yourself aware of where that is earlier on in the day, but basically as you're looking at the road, it's on the right hand corner. So you'll go out, there'll be a line painted on the ground and some marshals saying make sure you get on your bike before this line, so mount your bike before the mount line. Go out, enjoy the course. It's a beautiful, beautiful course. We'll have British Triathlon motorcycle support who will be looking out for you for your safety, but also looking out for any naughty behaviour like chucking gel wrappers or drafting off the person in front of you. So be warned. We also obey the highway code, so no skipping lights, ploughing down pedestrians or anything. So if you get caught, fortunately, sorry, that was my door slamming, unfortunately you will get in trouble and you might have your team disqualified. So obey the highway code, don't drop litter, be respectful of our communities on the cycle course. Basically, you should know the course, have a look at it beforehand. You can download the GPX, but you will just keep going on roads, not making any turns unless there is a marshal there telling you. And most of the turns are left-hand turns until we get probably 21 miles in or 22 miles towards the end of the course. You'll come down a nice hill, Arming Hall Lane, which ends at a T-junction, which you would have biked past on the way out, and that is what we call a mandatory foot down place, which basically is what it says on the tin. You will either unclip your foot and touch it on the ground, because you must come to a complete stop, and basically this is for your safety, because you're turning right at this point, and it's not the marshal's job to tell you if there's cars and things. So that is an absolute must. Again, if you don't, you'll get disqualified. So then you come right there. The next one is a right again, back into Trouse, and then there's a final right back down to Whittingham Lane. So it's all lefts until those last three, but you just keep on the course, keep on the road you're on, unless there's a marshal telling you what to do. So enjoy the bike. Hopefully, if the wind's in a good direction, the second half is very fast and fun. Then what you'll do, cyclist, is you will go and come back in, you'll rack your bike, you will then take your helmet off, and then you will go to the run exit, which is basically as you look at the road on the left-hand side, where there will be a relay run handover area. Your runner will be jumping up and down, going mad, to catch your attention. And at that point, you give your race timing chip to that runner, or you pop it on their ankle, and runner, off you go. You're following the standard course, so that's 2 laps. There will be water available on the course. And then eventually, once you've done your 10K, you will come down our finisher chute. Unfortunately, we just can't integrate having the whole team do that. So what will happen is your runner will collect medals for all 3 of you. So just a few things to remember. Free parking on the right-hand side of Whittingham Lane, if you're directed by our marshals. Swimmer, please remember to bring a hat. All 3 of you come through registration to be marked with your number. Obey the highway code, be nice to people, don't drop litter, and come and have a fantastic day. Any other questions, you'll find them in your race document or in the frequently asked section of our website. But see you on the day.